Okay, so we're going to do an NRL news update. This is what we call a segment within a segment, Brian. Brookesy and I have been fleshing out something that we thought we'd trial today.
Flesh.
We need a name for it. We haven't really landed on a name properly for what this should be. Basically, what's going to happen here, Brian, is I'm going to read you a quote without giving you the author of said quote.
Oh, please, Dale Carnegie.
And
please be Dale Carnegie.
And you need to piece it together as to who that may be. At the moment, we've come up with this particular stinger. Which,
Say what?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It screams of Sattler and Rogers, right?
Is it theirs?
It's very Sattler and Rogers, isn't it?
It's very woogie.
You're waiting for Oprah to chime in and say,
what? One more time. That's going to that's really going to grate on me.
okay, so let's play this tourist.
Say what?
Okay.
Yuck.
It's done.
You ready?
Yeah, done. We're done. Okay.
So this one,
Is it rugby league or doesn't matter?
this one is, can I give context as to what it is?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's relating to the application from the great man Wayne Bennett to apply for the Kiwi job.
Okay.
This is the quote. I don't know why Wayne wants to get on a loser. He's normally a winning coach. Why would he want to go and coach against Australia is beyond me.
Is it a current employee of a club?
Negative.
Is it someone involved in rugby league?
Yes.
Okay. Someone paid by the rugby league?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
He's paid by the rugby league.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to
Pretty
be-
ballsy statement. Pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
I feel like you're heading down you're asking the right questions.
It's not PVL. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, boom.
And that completes the first edition.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. You know
What
this
a rank
needs-
segment.
This segment needs a bit of Coach K flavour.
Yeah.
We need the coach to come in. Have we got any Coach K material?
No, not
We
yet.
need a bit of that. I reckon we need a bit of coach.
What for the sting?
Yeah.
For the stinger.
And we need a name too.
Yeah. Can we delete that?
Yeah.
Please get
Say
no.
what?
You've got to get rid of it. You've done
Don't
it to death.
embargo it.
Nah, it's gone.
Okay, let's get to other news. Brian, what do you think about this? I'm totally fine with it. But as mentioned on the mornings with Matty White and reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, Michael Chammas and Emma Lawrence, Greg Inglis spotted at West Tigers training. So he's been spotted there wearing the West Tigers gear, the club Concord headquarters over the weekend. Clearly he's got the relationship with Richo.
Yep.
And he's there to help. Jareem Buller is the sort of male there. Thoughts?
Yeah, good. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, not only young Buller, all the back line.
All the back
He's
line.
pretty much played everywhere in the back line.
Yep.
No, play on. That's good. That's a tick from me.
Stick for me.
If this was the voice, I'd be spinning my chair around.
It's a non
And I'd say, "This is Steve Noyce." Did you know I wanted to have a? Did you know I wanted to have a? I wanted to do a thing on Matty John's show. It was only once,
Right.
and it was the three chairs on the voice, and we were going to have 2 episodes. This is Steve Noyce, and he spins around, and then this is the Royce, and it was Royce Simmons' turn.
Yes.
Didn't really catch on.
Oh, that's a shame. That was good.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good. So we like that, don't we?
We like GI, yeah,
But
absolutely.
there's no reason for South Sydney fans to be upset or any
No.
of that, is there?
Well, he's obviously South don't want him helping their kids, so no, it's a beauty.
Okay.
And they would have played together too, Benji. And did they play together?
Who was the captain?
It's ours.
No.
Benji'd gone.
No. I reckon GI had gone.
GI had gone.
Yeah. Who was the captain? Just a bit of trivia. 2014 grand final.
Of
South.
GI and Sutto.
Was GI captain?
I know. This is a question. I'm just.
No, well, I think a lot of people would say Sam Burgess. A lot of people would say GI. I thought it was just Sutto, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah.
You think it was a co-captain job?
I thought it might have been a CCJ.
But a lot of people would forget Sutto was a captain there, wouldn't they?
No.
No?
No, there's a vision of him holding up the trophy.
Yeah. But I think some people would fall into Sam or Greg.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Sam. Was it Sutto?
Sutton.
No, GI? Okay.
Just
I meant to ask Shawnee this because he's pretty sharp with this stuff. And I'll ask you boys. Penrith Broncos, who's the third wheel in this
Penrith, Broncos.
comp? Most people are going to say it's Panthers and the Broncos.
Yeah.
And look, if you do some research, the team who gets runner-up, the results aren't great.
No. That's Brooksy's theory.
Yeah.
He's aborted on the Bronx, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so.
You've cashed out.
I'll go down. Can't really go up much other than winning the premiership, but yeah.
I think they'll be there or thereabouts.
Big losses.
I know big losses, but I really like Selwyn Cobbo going to the Centres.
I love that.
I
absolutely
tell
love that.
Tell the listener.
No, because I wanted to share with you a few. I've got a few examples here of teams that have been runner-up. You guys in 2000.
Yeah.
The next year ran 6th. You lost in week 1.
Yeah. It's a bad year.
The Eels in 01, after breaking all those records in 01, 6th, same thing, bombed out in week 1.
Crumble City.
The Warriors, who got rolled to the Roosters, also 6th, lost in a prelim. When the Roosters lost to the Bulldogs, they ran 9th. The Cowboys, who lost to the Tigers, ran 9th.
Hang on, are you going
the year
in
after?
order?
What happened the year
but from
after?
when? You going from 2000?
I'm just highlighting many of these failures. The Eels, who lost to the Storm when the salary cap scandal, they ran 12th. There's a stack of examples, including Parramatta last year, who finished 10th.
You can't just hand pick.
Okay.
Give me the last 25 years. The runner-up. What have they done the following year?
The runner-up for the last since 2000.
No, 25. I want to go 20. I want to go 1998.
Well, that's about 24. I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
I've got it here.
I know, but you're doing these sort of like these.
Are you I'm favouring
What's in
the
that?
stats.
What is in that backpack, by the way? It's the world's biggest. You look like someone you've just come off from. You've just come like you're backpacking through. You come down William Street. You've got a ankle bracelet on.
9 of the 14 didn't make it to an even prelim.
9 out of 14.
9 into the last 14.
Yeah.
And that takes you back to the Storm era, so we've wiped all that.
Okay.
9 of the last 14 did not even, this is the grand final runner-up, did not even make it to the prelim.
Okay.
Pretty compelling, pretty damning.
I wonder about the following year, like you miss a year.
Yeah.
1, 2, miss a year.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I want tomorrow on my desk sharp.
So what's your answer? Third wheel.
Can I have 4 wheels?
No, that's the 3-wheeler.
3-wheeler?
Yeah.
I'm going to go on what I saw last year, and they've... jeez. Chooks.
Chooks.
I'm going Chooks. Look at their roster.
I know.
Look at their back line.
Yep.
You're worried about the halves. I know you're worried about the halves.
I'm worried about the halves.
I'm worried about the 9.
Yeah.
I'm really worried about the 9. I think Sandon Smith could end up being the 9.
Okay.
But then where do you put the cheese? 14?
Yeah, I think 14.
You want 14?
Melbourne Storm for me.
What?
They're the number 3. They're the third wheel for me.
Oh, it can't get me.
No?
No.
Okay, what do you think, Tourist?
Yeah, I'm on board with you as well. I saw a graphic of the expected 17, the best 17 for this year, and every single position was like, it's class all over the pitch.
Yep.
Then you look at their bench as well, and they've got Falongo on the bench, and
Yep.
they've got Warbrick and
Okay,
Meany
well,
on the bench.
all right.
Their bench looks incredible.
Put your money where your mouth is. I'm saying let's document this.
Yeah, let's document it.
Roosters will beat Melbourne Storm home.
So last man standing.
Last man standing.
Brooksy, who's your third?
I'm on with Fletch there. I think Roosters over Storm. I'm going Bunnies.
Bunnies,
I
yeah.
think the
Jackie
White
White.
and Morale signing, that's a ship rising situation for the Bunnies.
They can't get me, Bunnies. I don't know why they can't get me. This is part of the reason why I think the Melbourne Storm could be right in the mix, Tourist.
I agree.
Yeah.
You pointed at me like I had to press something. And
You
I
what?
thought,
You were.
You do. There's
press
a man who's trying to make another comeback.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
happy.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Yeah, they call him Pappy.
What about him?
Ryan is his first.
Come on,
Tourist.
tourist. What the?
Oh, the audio.
Audio
oh
Ryan
my
Papenhuyzen
God.
on injury
Yeah.
comeback via Channel 9.
The Storm had been paying me for 12 months and hadn't played a game, so I thought I might use a bit of the money to go fix myself up. Coming back after my knee from Bill, the amount of confidence he gave me and reassurance, I thought, you know what, even though I'll be confident with my ankle and I know I'll get back from it, I just want that clarity around, okay, I can move the same way. I think I was a bit overawed with emotion, disappointment, not again, who have I let down. I think visually just seeing my foot that way probably didn't help. There is luck, without a doubt there's luck in every part of life, but I feel like the harder you work, you're going to put yourself in a picture for that luck to find you.
And that word luck, you're due for some good luck.
Yeah, I'm due for some good luck, hopefully it turns.
So when can we expect to see Ryan Papenhuyzen back in the NRL?
I think I might be playing a trial game, so I don't know which trial game it is, but yeah, beauty.
Got a future at SEM with quotes too, Brian.
He's a quotathon.
He's a quoter.
Yeah. He does. He's very good at that sort of stuff. Like, he beats to his own drum. He's not your typical rugby league stereotype.
Nope.
He's actually really good company. He is. He's entertaining. I like him.
My son starts at a new school today, one of my sons, and we had to go to the uniform shop, and they said, oh, right, you got to choose between this or that, bag, big bag, little bag, all these different things. And got the cozies, so they all wear the same cozies, right?
Yeah.
And they said, oh, do you want the budgies or do you want the, they got these like tight.
Oh, the Europeans.
The Europeans.
Like the Mort shorts.
And he goes, oh, I'll go the budgies, you know?
Yeah.
And he just beats to his own drum. He doesn't give a rat's what anyone thinks. He just wants to beat to his own drum. And the lady goes, oh, boys, just go over there for a sec. I just want to chat to Mum and Dad. She goes, oh, look, we actually haven't sold a pair of budgies in about 2 years. Everyone wears the thing. So we said, okay. So we go back over there. We said, oh, mate, they don't really. He goes, I don't care.
So what's when you say, what's the alternative?
So-
Are they boardies?
No, budgies.
Yeah, I know there's budgies.
Budgies or the longer version, which you call the Europeans. That's the two options.
Okay.
So they're all wearing the European version, which
Right.
is the longer leg.
Gotcha.
But he's happy to strut around
Yeah.
with budgies.
Yeah.
And then,
Budgies are good.
So what Kobe just said, oh, we'll just get he can conform and get the Europeans.
Well,
And then we feel bad about, no, we should have just let him beat to his own drum.
exactly. What do you need to
He's
know,
a drum
Brooks?
beater.
No, I was wondering how Shug was bringing that back to Papenhuyzen. And then when you said the drum beat, I was like,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
beats to his own drum.
if you're swimming, ask the missile. You didn't see the missile rocking around in
Europeans.
In Europeans.
That's it.
Well, I mean, Tijuana, that was some sort of bit of gear down there that we need to find out what went on. But if he wants to swim, is he a swimmer as well?
No.
Oh.
He does a bit of ocean swimming, but he's not a competitive swimmer.
So what do they knock? Is this under your footy shorts?
No, it's when you swim.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They all have to swim as part of
gotcha.
the thing, but
Okay.
he's not a dedicated swimmer. Anyway,
Let's move on.
So budgies are just about out. Former Bulldogs are just about out. Do you read the article there in the Daily Telegraph?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. So in 2021, Gus Gould, biggest demolition job in NRL history. So the Bulldogs don't have a single player left at the club from the 2021 top 30 squad.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Crazy.
I know he was going pretty hard.
Warburton, Aaron Warburton, the CEO of the Bulldogs, he says, we have been methodically rebuilding the club over the past 3 years and are excited about what lies ahead. Our aim is for sustained success now. Next season and well into the future, our roster, salary cap position and pathways are just 3 areas of our business that have seen a positive transformation.
Well, play on.
What's your sort of band? We'll talk about the Bulldogs in a couple of shows, but what's your bandwidth for the doggies? What's your
Yeah, they'll be okay. There's my most improved side.
right?
Don't think they'll be knocking on the door of the 8. I just can't see them getting to the 8.
Critter's huge in, isn't it?
Huge. He's a gun.
And where does he play? Pie chart most of his year.
Centre. He played a couple of games of fullback for Penrith. He just lacked a little bit of.
So which
I just thought to me, and again, I've never played fullback, and it's pretty hard whacking a centre in as a stopgap for a centre for a fullback. You've got to be really fit.
yeah, 100%.
You've got to be really fit. And we've seen that with Latrell. You've got to come back, and you've got to do a lot of work. I think at the moment, when Critter gets the ball in the centres, he might touch it 10 or 12 times, but every time he gets it, something's happening.
Yep.
Whereas I think he sort of playing at fullback, less is more for Critter.
Totally. I mean, that's as you said, Latrell Mitchell. That's a good example there. Who do you see? Pie chart again. Who's worn the number one jumper the most for the Bulldogs at the end of the season? Blake Taff or someone else?
It'll be Blake Taff, but I would like to see our man, Jacob Kiraz.
Yeah, so would I.
I'd love to see him at fullback.
Hybrid.
Centre didn't work.
Hybrid.
Yeah, centre didn't work for him, unfortunately. Defensively, it's too hard.
Averillo was a bit of a loss, wasn't he?
Huge loss. But they got Bronson Cherry. By the way, did you see him doing his sprint training with his Oakleys on? I've never seen that before.
Did not.
He's doing sprint training with pink Oakleys on.
Was he?
It's odd.
I'll tell you what you need to see as far as training's concerned. The notorious Conor McGregor.
Oh, Conor McGregor. Yeah, on the yacht.
On the yacht.
Yeah.
He's just staring gun barrel on a stationary bike, pedalling away. and then this is the best since Greg Norman, and the same colour blue actually, and then he zooms
downstairs.
He's just wearing his Brasco.
Yeah.
Not boy leg ones. They're the
He's
bikini
just off.
ones.
He's off his head, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he
Constantly
is.
off his head.
Yeah.
Good luck to him. He's only worth 500.
Breaking news: Michael Shamus, Sydney Morning Herald Seagulls star Josh Schuster hasn't trained at the Seagulls for 2 months.
Hang on.
He's expected to be left behind in Australia if he's unable for their trial against the Roosters in Gosford on February 17.
Calf.
Schuster's bad run during the preseason includes chicken pox before the Christmas break, and he suffered a finger fracture at the club's first training session back after the break.
Chicken pox, you're out of action maybe 4 days.
Yep.
You're contagious for 3 days. I know that.
Did you ever have it as an adult?
Yeah.
It hurts, doesn't it?
No, I think
sore.
they're Derek Pringles, aren't they?
Pardon?
When you're an adult,
Yes.
chicken pox is called the shingles.
Ah, right.
The Bruno Pringles.
Were you a
Kraft.
mad picker for the chicken pox?
Yeah, heavy. I got it twice.
Really? I thought the rumour was you can only have it once.
Yeah. I missed out on, I was in year 8. I got it as a kid, but in year 8, and Bondi, they got I was filthy. At school, they brought fake snow down to Bondi, and they were doing, and everyone was skiing, and none of us had skied before, and it was just down the hill at South Bondi, and I was filthy, and I had chicken pox,
Wow.
and all the boys did it.
Because you love Dr. Pimple Popper and all that sort
Oh, I
of. You're
froth on-
so inquisitive about that stuff. So I couldn't imagine a young Brian Fletcher not picking away.
Yeah, I probably was a picker.
Joe Picker.
Yeah,
I'm a picker.
You, Joe.
I love I love Dr. Pimple Popper. You haven't got around that, listener. Get onto your Instagram and just zoom in on these things. I like a blackhead. I love a blackhead. I don't mind the big one, the cysts and stuff.
No, they're not cool.
No, I don't mind a blackhead. It just, you feel clean afterwards. Don't you reckon?
How long since you had one?
A blackhead?
Yeah.
Well, I got one the other day somewhere, but it was in a weird spot. Like where was it?
I don't reckon I've had one
Dwayne
for a long
thighs?
time.
Nah, that's an ingrown hair. I got something somewhere. It wasn't on me princess.
Did it feel good when you?
Felt so good.
George Thorough.
Yeah, it was very, very good. Sorry.
That's the NRL news update. Stock up and save it. Chemist Warehouse. All your favourite brands at lowest prices. Shop in store.
Can you
or
read these
online.
out? Someone's
Today.
Someone's got caps lock on. Can you read them out?
Oh, no.
Here we go. 465. Oh no.
We'll come back to caps lock after the break.
Yeah.